everyone, this is Sherri Pentzien from Savannahsmiles Life Coaching. I want to welcome everyone to the Cosmic Heart Wounded Healers Daily Oracle Messages for Wednesday, March 20th, 2019. And I just want to say happy birthday, Tammy, if she's watching. I also wanted to, I did this last week, this reading, and it was because of my passion for astrology. And so my sister actually said she liked this this type of reading. So I'm decided that that because she likes it and my passion of it, and for those anyone else out there who loves the astrology, I thought we'd do this again and try this out. So what's going to happen here is I have a set of 3 different pile card decks, okay? These blue cards right here, this pile, are the planet cards. This purple pile of cards right here are the zodiac or astrological sign cards, okay? And these green cards are the house cards in this pile. So I just want to explain that, let me see. So the planets, just to let you know, they represent the part of your personality engaged in the question or issue. The part of you that is activated or affected, okay? And that was these planet cards. These cards in the middle, your astrological sign, zodiac sign, as I call them in this deck, represents the universal energy and colors the question or issue, okay? And its influence around you or the general feeling around the matter, okay? This pile, the house cards, they represent the area of your life affected by the question or issue, okay? The sphere of your life, the matter that is playing out, that it is playing out in, okay? So, I think I found a hair. Yuck. Okay, so, I'm going to go ahead and start, and then I have a little something special after I am done with these card reading. I'm going to go out, just pick, I guess, one from each pile, the planet, the zodiac, and the house cards that I'm drawn to, okay? And then we will look up the messages in the book. So I feel drawn to this card right here, and it's Vesta. And I've never heard of this planet personally, but maybe somebody else out there has. If you have, please comment below. Let us know about this planet Vesta. It says, the goddess within, your sacred spiritual center and quiet dignity. All right, Vesta. So I'm going to go ahead and put Vesta right here so everyone can still see it. And I think I feel drawn to this card right here. And it's Aries. Aries. The energy around you is dynamic and spontaneous. Crusading and impulsive action is likely. The reason why I say this is because I am surrounded in my life with a lot of Aries. I mentioned this the last time, and we pulled this card the last time I did this reading. We pulled Aries out, okay? So let me go ahead and put that down here. And I feel drawn to this one for the house cards, and it's involving the first house, okay? What people see and the impression you give, okay? That's what the first house is all about. All right, so let me put that down right here. So, moving forward, I'm going to start looking in the book for the special messages for our first planet card, Vesta. And she's on page 34. And it says, the current energy is focused on the part of you that is represented by Vesta. On the card, you see a goddess within a representation of the sun in a stained glass window. And just in case you can't see that, I'm going to move it up a little bit closer so that you can, okay? So, the sun is the spiritual center of our solar system, and Vesta represents the spiritual center of you. The fire, okay, the Vesta represents the spiritual center of you, the fire, the divine within, and your perfect sacred spirit. The card suggests you should withdraw to the sanctity and specialness inside and caress your aloneness. All right, let me say that again because that sentence was pretty messed up the way it came out of my mouth. Sorry about that, guys. Sometimes getting the words out of my mouth don't always flow very freely and smoothly. So I'm practicing on my throat chakra so that my words will flow smoothly and easily and will just come right out with no problem. So anyways, let me read that again. Okay, I just want to put this down a little bit so that I can focus on the reading and not on holding the card. Okay, so it says, the card suggests you should withdraw to the sanctity and specialness inside and caress your aloneness. For when involvement with others has resulted in loss of connection to the soul's purpose, Vesta assists with reconnection. Balance between inner strength and service to others is essential for a strong spiritual center. In quietness, you should give humble service to the domestic ritual that calms our human struggle. For Vesta awards dignity to cleaning routines. You may find yourself attracted to such gentle pursuits as meditation or yoga. Equally, you may find yourself revering earthly activities such as cleaning the windows. These simple acts are homage to the beauty of material things, for it is our Vesta moments we can appreciate the molecular structure of a wooden floor, a fireplace, or small things that we own. Because we own something, we exist. There is a pride that can be found in perfecting what we possess, a spiritual uplift at the center of earthly things that gives stability and reassurance. Vesta is unusual in that she represents both fire and earth, the point where order and chaos meet, the core of human experience. Her fire is about comfort and confidence, whilst her earth is dignified, quiet, and diligent. Take time out and be wholly and completely devoted to you. Treat your body as a temple and your home as the supporter of your earthly existence. Awesome. I hear a lot of self-love coming out in this card, okay? Right? Take time out and be wholly and completely devoted to you. Treat your body as a temple and your home as a supporter of your earthly existence. Yes. And somewhere it talked in here about caressing your aloneness and losing your connection to the soul's purpose, and a balance between inner strength and service to others, okay? So I'm going to put her down right there, Vesta. And we're going to move forward, and we are going to look up the special messages for Aries. Aries is on page 38. And it says, if this card appears in your reading, so that you can see it a little better, it suggests that the energy around you is Aries. The matter is enthused with dynamic, impulsive energy, like a soldier who races forward with his sword in hand to slay the dragon, or a knight who recklessly gallops into danger to save the fair maiden. There is lots of restless movement and not much thought. It may be that you are filled with the fire of action, or perhaps you draw someone to you who acts in this way. There is something very swashbuckling, fairy tale, and gallant in the air, reminiscent of Robin Hood or the Knights of the Round Table. Aries is competitive, likes a fight or a battle for a worthy cause, and will always defend the underdog. It leaps headlong into the fray, stopping only to pull the sword out of the stone. This energy can be self-centered and pioneering to the point that it dislikes taking orders from others. Leadership is naturally involved, but being part of a team effort is not. If it is unconstrained, then temper tantrums or aggression may appear, and patience is pushed to the limits and beyond. It is unlikely that secrecy or deception is involved, since this energy is too naive and impulsive to plot. It rushes in where angels fear to tread, and perhaps this impulsiveness goes overboard at times. It's possible that Aries goes too far without considering the consequences. Winning is everything, and having won, Aries moves onwards and upwards for the next conquest. The Aries energy that surrounds the matter in hand will facilitate activity, action, results, and achievement, which is useful if you want something done. But caution may be thrown to the wind. Absolutely. All right. So that's your message for Aries. Let me go ahead and look up the message for the first house. The first house is on page 64. And it says, the house card describes the area of your life the matter will be expressed in. For instance, your finances or your health. In this case, the first house, this is the area of your life that is literally you. Your life force and what you radiate as you walk into a room. It is the way people see you or the initial impression you give when you first meet someone. You could say it is who the mirror shows you to be. If you have chosen a planet card to go with this, and we have Vesta, then it will be describing the part of your personality that is engaged in the matter. If you have chosen a zodiac sign card, which we have, Aries. No, I just lost my place in the book. I apologize. So if you've chosen the sign Aries, it's describing the universal energy that is currently around you and at your disposal. Both of these are having a big impact on you personally. For the area of the life this card is describing is your personal self. They are influencing how you handle yourself in this situation or how you respond or react. If you could imagine yourself like a house for a moment, with different rooms being different parts of your personality, then the part of you described by this card is like the door of the house or the front garden. The look on your face may be obvious from time to time, and it is likely that you are making an impression on others, so you might want to be careful what you show them. The energy field you naturally have around you at all times is also described by this card. Some would call it your electromagnetic field or your aura. If you are starting something such as a new project or a relationship, you will find that the zodiac sign and planet cards are important to this new beginning. Okay, so those are that. Let me just pick up these cards for a second because I want to do something else before I finish this video. I've got some fun Astro dice in the mail, so I actually want to use them in this video because I think it's perfect. It'll go perfect with our house card, planet cards, and zodiac card. Okay, so the one on the top, we'll put it there. We'll put this here and this here, okay? So, on the first dice, okay, it talks about, and you probably can't see it because it's so tiny, so I'm going to bring it up a little bit, okay? the front, that's the symbol of the North Node, okay? The North Node, okay? And if you don't know what the North Node represents, you're watching the right video at the right time in the right place today, okay? So let me just look up, because I saw it somewheres in the book here. I just want to make sure that I get the right message off of it. And let me say something else too with these dice, okay? In a nutshell, the planets are the what, okay? So that's your North Node. That would be the what, okay? And the signs are the how. We have, I think that's Scorpio. And yes, that's Scorpio, okay? So we have the what, North Node, the how is Scorpio, and the where, okay, is the house number, which this one is 12, okay? I showed you the North Node. Whoops, the camera, I'm used to having it on the other side. Sorry, guys. So that's the North Node, what that looks like. Scorpio symbol looks like this. And this just has a number, 12, representing the 12th house, okay? So let me go ahead and find the North Node. Just please be patient and bear with me. Thank you for doing that, because I know this sometimes can be a pain in the butt when I need to look things up in a book. Okay, so the North Node, okay? What the North Node is, it's the North Node of the moon represents the karmic goal that you are working towards in this lifetime, okay? It indicates your soul's mission. If you have thrown the North Node, which we have in this case, on the dice, it is suggesting experiences that are in line with your soul's destiny and from which you can gain advancement in your spiritual development and karmic path. Okay? When your North Node appears, it is speaking of karmic gain and soul growth. And I love the North Node, okay? Everybody should be striving for making their goals and setting their goals to set them up to be successful in their North Node, okay? It's like your destiny, all right? So we have Scorpio, and I will just look this up. And remember, so that was the what. Now I'll be looking up the how, okay? The how, which is Scorpio. This book is like not in order either, so it's really, you just got to keep looking and find what you're looking for. All right, so Scorpio, okay? Scorpio manifests in an intense and emotional manner. It is deep, dark, and secretive and sees beneath the surface of things. It is tolerant of others' dark sides, but can be emotionally possessive and attracted to power games, okay? Scorpio transforms through desire and passion, and if the dice shows Scorpio, it may be referring to the time of the year between October 24th and November 22nd, when the sun is in Scorpio, or it could be referring to a person born during this time, okay? Scorpio rules the sexual organs in the body, okay? So that was for Scorpio, and let me look up the 12th house, which is the where, okay? And the 12th house says it's an area that concerns the unconsciousness undercurrents of life. It is a deep area that holds our most private thoughts and hidden feelings. It describes seclusion and withdrawal from the world in order to reach the latent potential within. The 12th house also covers institutions that are in some way apart from the outer world, such as religious retreats, hospitals, prisons, and asylums. Okay? And those are really old kind of meanings there, but that's okay. Look at me. I got all defensive on the 12th house when it said asylums and prisons, because I'm actually Pisces, and my sign is, its normal home is in the 12th house, okay? And so I took offense to that a little bit, but that's all right. That's just my ego talking, okay? And not my higher self. And sometimes it's hard, I guess, it's hard to not let your ego take over when you're living here on this earthly plane, okay? It's so hard because you're dealing with all these other people and personalities, and just, so we always want to try to come from an angle of being in our higher self, okay? So I'm going to end this video, and if you have enjoyed or resonated with the video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you're watching me on YouTube, or you can click on the like button and share my video with others. I have listed below the deck that I've used, and also some links where you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube. Also, I want to mention, before I let you go, if you've seen any of those orbs of light in my videos, please feel free to leave a timestamp below on the time you saw the orbs, and so we can share with everyone, okay? So thanks for all your love and support, and I'm sending you all much love, peace, and positive vibes. Until next time.